Hello and welcome to the daily number workout. Today is the number 67 and hopefully you have all your work done and your paper is looking good. You're just ready to check off all the good stuff that you did. So let's go with our word form. 67. And because 7 is in the ones place, it is an odd number. Okay, let's move on to factors. 1 times 67. 2 doesn't go in because it's odd. 3 does not go in because 3 goes into the tens place value, but it doesn't go into the ones place value. 4 doesn't go in because it's odd. 5 doesn't go in because it doesn't have a 0 or a 5 in the ones place. 6 doesn't go in because it's odd. 7 doesn't go in. 7 goes into 63 and then 70. 8 does not go in because 8 goes into 64. 9 doesn't go in because 6 plus 7 is 13. You add the 1 and the 3 and you get 4. So 9 doesn't go in. 10 doesn't go in because it needs to end in 0. So basically, only 1 and 67 goes in evenly. So this means this number is prime. So make sure you write that down. We want our factors to go in evenly. That means that there's no leftovers. It's exactly perfect. All right, let's go to multiples. If we have 167, that's 67. So let's go for 2 67s. 2 times 7 is 14. Drop the 4, carry the 1. 2 times 6 is 12 plus 1 is 13. So 2 67s is 134. 3 67s. 3 times 7 is 21. Drop the 1, carry the 2. 3 times 6 is 18 plus 2 is 20. That would be 201. 67 times 4. 4 times 7 is 28. Drop the 8, carry the 2. 4 times 6 is 24 plus 2 is 26. So that's 268. 5 67s. 5 times 7 is 35. Drop the 5, carry the 3. 5 times 6 is 30 plus 3 is 33. 335. 67 times 6. 6 times 7 is 42. Drop the 2, carry the 4. 6 times 6 is 36 plus 4 is 40. 402. 67 times 7. 7 times 7 is 49. Drop the 9, carry the 4. 7 times 6 is 42 plus 4 is 46. 469. 67 times 8. 8 times 7 is 56. Drop the 6, carry the 5. 8 times 6 is 48 plus 5 is 53. 536. 67 times 9. 9 times 7 is 63. Drop the 3, carry the 6. 9 times 6 is 54 plus 6 is 60. 603. And 10 times any number is that number with a 0 in the ones place. There's the first 10 multiples of 67. Let's move on to addition. So I'm going to move my paper up here. Make sure you can see everything. All right. Oop, there we go. All right. So here we go. I want to make sure I got this on here right. So we have 67 plus 1. 7 plus 1 is 8. Draw 6 plus nothing is 6. 67 plus 2. 7 plus 2 is 9. 6 plus nothing is 6. 67 plus 3. 7 plus 3 is 10. Drop the 0, carry the 1. 1 plus 6 is 7. 67 plus 4. 7 plus 4 is 11. Drop the 1, carry the 1. 1 plus 6 is 7. 67 plus 5. 7 plus 5 is 12. Drop the 2, carry the 1. 1 plus 6 is 7. 67 plus 6. 7 plus 6 is 13. Drop the 3, carry the 1. 1 plus 6 is 7. 67 plus 7. 7 plus 7 is 14. Drop the 4, carry the 1. 1 plus 6 is 7. 67 plus 8. 7 plus 8 is 15. Drop the 5, carry the 1. 1 plus 6 is 7. 67 plus 9. 7 plus 9 is 16. Drop the 6, carry the 1. 1 plus 6 is 7. 67 plus 10. 7 plus 0 is 7. 6 plus 1 is 7. And there we have our addition complete. You're just checking off your answers. Remember, if you get a wrong answer, just put a line through it and then write it next to there as best you can. Let's go for our subtraction, starting with our last sum of 77 minus 67. So I'll move my paper up so you can see very nicely. Make sure it's all there. 7 plus 7 is 0. 7 plus 6 is 1. Whoops. Let's do 76 minus 67. 7 from 6 cannot do. Borrow from the 7, leaving 6, making that 16 minus 7 is 9. 6 minus 6 is nothing. 75 minus 67. 7 from 5 cannot do. Borrow from the 7, leaving 6, making that 15 minus 7 is 8. 6 minus 6, nothing. 74 minus 67. 7 from 4 cannot do. Borrow from the 7, leaving 6, making that 14 minus 7 is 7. 6 minus 6, nothing. 73 minus 67. 7 from 3 cannot do. Borrow from the 7, leaving 6, making that 13 minus 7 is 6. 6 minus 6, nothing. 72 minus 67. 7 from 2 cannot do. Borrow from the 7, leaving 6, making this 12 minus 7 is 5. 6 minus 6, nothing. 71 minus 67. 7 from 1 cannot do. Borrow from the 7, leaving 6, making this 11 minus 7 is 4. 6 minus 6 is nothing. 70 minus 67. 7 from 0 can't do. Borrow from the 7, leaving 6, making this 10 minus 7 is 3. 6 minus 6 is nothing. 69 minus 67. 9 minus 7 is 2. 6 minus 6 is nothing. 68 minus 67. 8 minus 7 is 1. 6 minus 6 is nothing. And there we have our multiplication, our addition, our subtraction of the number 67. Let's move on to our measurement. We'll start off with inches, and our number of the day, which is 67 inches. We know it takes 12 inches to make a foot. So we're going to make an improper fraction, and we're going to break it apart into feet. So let's get our feet out here. Our 12s. Everything's getting all whopper jawed. Get over there. All right. So 67. So we can go all the way up to this 60. 72 is too high. So we know we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to do 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. And we're going to put those all over 12, because when we're adding fractions, the denominator, the bottom number always is the same. We're just adding the top. So that's 12, 24, 36, 48, 60 plus 7 over 12. So we know we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 7/12 feet. So 67 inches is the same as 5 and 12, 7/12 foot. So that would be, if that was your height, 67 inches, you're 5 feet, 7 inches, or 5 and 7/12 of a foot. All right, let's move on to yards. We know it takes 36 inches to make a yard. We have 67. So let's break this down. We have a 36 over 36, and then we have a 31 over 36. So 36 plus 31 equals 67. Our denominators, that stays the same. Our numerators have to add up to that. So we have 1 and 31, 36 yards. And remember, it takes 3 feet to make a yard. And then we have 12, 24, 31. All right, that's the way to check it. Let's go on to, that's our standard form of measurement. Remember, we took our improper fraction, broke it apart to create our mixed number. You'll be doing this with division eventually, but I'm showing you how to do it with reverse addition to give you a different perspective. So let's go for our metric form of measurement. We're talking 67 centimeters. And we know it takes 10 to make a decimeter. So let's put that 67 over 10. That is an improper fraction. We're going to break that apart into tens. We know we can get 6 tens. So let's do 10 over 10. We'll do 6 10 over 10s. And that would be 60, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And we still have 7 to put over that 10. Got to get all of our 67 in there. We want all those numerators to add up to this numerator. The bottom numbers need to stay the same. So we have, whoops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 6/10 decimeters. That's linear measurement. We went from our improper fraction, broke it apart in this addition problem to create our mixed number. So there is our linear measurement in standard form. And whoops, almost forgot again. I did that before, I think yesterday. Metric. So our meter, it takes 100 meters to make 100 centimeters to make a meter. We have 67 hundredths of a meter. All right, now we're ready to move on. Let's move on to our liquid form of measurement, ounces. So we're going to say, of course, our number of the day, 67 ounces. And first, we're going to break that into cups. We know it takes 8 ounces to make a cup. So we're going to put that 67 over 8. That is an improper fraction. Got to figure out how many cups we can get out of that. So we're going to use our multiples of 8 to do that. So 67, we can go all the way up to 64. So that's 8 cups. So we're going to do this 8 times 8. We're going to have 8 sets of 8. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we have 3 more. All right, so here we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 3/8. 8 and 3/8 cup. So 67 ounces can be broken into 8 sets of 8 with 3/8 left over the 8. All right, many ways to say that. Let's go on to pints. We know it takes 16 ounces to make a pint. So we're going to put our 67 ounces over our 16 so that we can break it apart. Our fractions are also division problems, but we're doing a backwards addition. So you can see how that works. So we're going to do 16 over 16 plus 16 over 16. That's 32 plus 16 over 16 is, let me find my 32s here. There they are. Oh no, I want my 16s, not my 32s. All right, hold on. Here we go. We can go all the way up to 4 16 over 16s. That equals 64. So then we have 3 left. So that means we have 1, 2, 3, 4 pints, 4 whole pints, and 3/16, 4 and 3/16 pints. And we can clearly find our 4 up here, 2 cups equal a pint. So there we have 4 pints and 3/16. All right. We need 16 on that one. Now let's go on to quarts. I tried to do quarts earlier than I was supposed to. So we know it takes 32 ounces to make a quart. We have 67. So we're going to turn this into an addition problem. So we have 32 over 32. And if we look up here, we can do 2 sets of 32. 16 and 16 is 32, and 16 and 16 is 32. That equals 64. 32 plus 32 is 64. Then we have 3 more left over. So we have 1 2-hole and 3 32. So 2 whole and a part of a quart. So 2 and 3 32s of a quart. And remember, we always interject the word and here because we separate our whole number from our partial number with the word and when we say it. All right, let's go for gallons. It takes 128 ounces to make a gallon. We only have 67, so we just have a part of a gallon.